Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. One-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Asset Television. Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business.
Hello and thanks for staying with us on Asset Television. Welcome to the news. I am Doris Samuel. On the news, Nigerian socialite Obi Cubana gets 10 million naira bail. NDLEA destroys illicit drugs seized in parts of Lagos and Ogun State. Nigerian politicians recommend restructuring of political landscape to boost economic activities. A federal high court in Lagos on Wednesday granted bail in the sum of 10 million naira abuse. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission arraigned the defendant on a 3-count charge of allegedly spraying and tampering with the naira notes during a social event at Eko Hotel, the court's jurisdiction, as well as a bail application filed on behalf of the defendant. He informed the court that the prosecution was not opposed to same. After the charge was read to the defendant, he pleaded not guilty to the charge. In moving the bail application of the defendant, counsel urged the court to grant him bail on liberal terms. He told the court that the defendant was admitted by the prosecution following his health condition, adding that due to his weight, the defendant suffers palpitation. Besides, he told the court that the offense with which the defendant is charged is a misdemeanor, and that the prescribed punishment ranges from a fine of 50,000 naira or an imprisonment term of 6 months. He urged the court to grant bail on very liberal terms to the defendant, as he is a first-time offender with no past criminal records. Counsel also informed the court that the defendant is an employer of labor with over 1,000 employees on his payroll who are dependent on their jobs. He consequently urged the court to grant his application as moved. In response, The prosecutor said she will leave the issue of bail to the discretion of the court. Delivering judgment afterwards, Justice Kehinde Ogundare granted the defendant bail in the sum of 10 million naira with two sureties in like sum. The court held that both sureties must be civil servants of grade level 16, adding that one of the surety must be the owner of a landed property within jurisdiction. The court also ordered the defendant to submit his international passport to the court's registry and that the condition of bail be perfected within 7 days. The court ordered the defense counsel to produce the defendant for perfection of his bail conditions within the stipulated time, otherwise the defendant will be sent to the custody of Nigerian Correctional Service. Meanwhile, the court adjourned the case until May 2nd for hearing of the preliminary objection. In the charge, the defendant was said to have tampered with the funds in the denomination of 500 naira while dancing at a social event at Echo Hotel, 2007. The National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has drawn Nigerians' attention to the ban of Dex Luxury Bar Soap No. 6 Mystic Flower by European Union. The notification is contained in a public alert with number 012/2024 signed by NAFDAC Director General Professor Mojisola Adeyeye on Sunday. The product does not comply with the Cosmetic Products Regulation. It also contains butephenyl metapropanol, which is prohibited in cosmetic production due to its risk of harming the use, and submit stock to the nearest NAFDAC office. The NAFDAC boss advised healthcare professionals and consumers to report any suspicion of adverse reaction or substance. On Tuesday in Badagry, destroyed a total of 304,436 kilograms and 40,042 liters of illicit substances seized from parts of Lagos and Ogun State. Speaking shortly before the destruction, the chairman and chief executive officer of the agency, Brigadier General Buba Marwa, retired, said the open destruction of the seized illicit drugs followed court orders. Marwa called for more public support for NDLEA and other stakeholders' effort to curb the menace of substance abuse and illegal drug trafficking in Nigeria. Marwa said the drugs being destroyed were seized by NDLEA operatives across different formations of the agency in Lagos and Ogun State. Satisfaction with the efforts of NDLEA to tackle the source of the scourge of illicit drugs in the country. According to Sanwo-Olu, almost all crimes and criminalities are fueled by illicit drugs. Former Benue State Governor Gabriel Suswam, who launched himself into the chairmanship race of PDP, looks favored to clinch the ticket as many caucuses have fully endorsed him as their preferred candidate. Suswam, in a media chat in Abuja, said if elected, he will reconcile all aggrieved members of the party and that he has the capacity to turn around the fortunes of the party.
Once
of the former national chairman Iyosha Ayu, the People's Democratic Party has not lived up to expectations of Nigerians, especially
once the chairman or any national officer was removed. It's almost a year now. That has not happened because the party has not been able to put itself together. Issues that were outstanding had not been addressed, and so every person seems to be doing what he or she likes. But after almost a year, there is this feeling that the party is too despondent, and so there should be some resuscitation of the party, and let us have a substantive chairman. And I declare my interest to be that substantive chairman to replace Ayu Sensor from the North Central.
According to him, Ayu was removed unceremoniously from office, and it is incumbent on the party that the North Central. Please, we'll be right back after this break. Don't go away, stay with us.
Welcome to Ascent Television, your best station for news, politics, business television. Welcome to Ascent Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your one-stop channel, Ascent Television.
Top Nigerian politician and businessman Francis Onebis has advised the Nigerian leadership to recognize the country's political landscape to allow for economic growth. Onebis, in a statement made available to journalists in Abuja, said Nigerian politics needs serious rejuvenation in order to move ahead and be at par with other advanced countries. He condemned the attitudes of some politicians whose style of politics is purely self-centered. Some Nigerians see politics as a way of enriching themselves at the expense of the people who voted for them, he said, adding that the situation in Edo State resulting to the impeachment of Philip Shuaibu from office is instance of the gullible attitude of some politicians. According to him, Shuaibu should remain in the People's Democratic Party as no other party will be ready to absorb him into their fold. On the ongoing labor crisis, Onebis blamed the leadership of the party followers, a situation where party's presidential candidate is not in accord with the party, according to him, sounds absurd. Peter Obi should learn to work with people of like minds and begin to prefer solutions that can help the growth of Nigeria, he maintains. The wife of the president, Oluremi Tinubu, has assisted 120 women and 200 physically challenged persons across the 6 states of the North Maiduguri on Tuesday. Tinubu said aside from the region, other beneficiaries have been selected from 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Tinubu, represented by the wife of the Vice President, Nana Kashim Shettima, said the 200 urged the beneficiaries to use the opportunity to expand their agricultural base. The First Lady further disclosed that the Young Farmers Club will soon be launched for young farmers in primary and secondary schools. She said the school with the best farm will be rewarded with the construction of a classroom equipped with laboratories and a library, amongst others. Earlier in her welcome address, the wife of Borno State Governor Falmata Zulum, the Nigerian army have been arrested for vandalizing and stealing armored cables at the Dangote refinery in Lagos. The suspects are identified as Corporal Innocent Joseph and Last Corporal Jacob Gani. Dangote refinery, owned by Dangote Group, was inaugurated on the 22nd of May 2023 in the Ibeju-Lekki area of Lagos State. When in full operation, it is expected to have the capacity to process about 650,000 barrels per day of crude oil, making it the largest single-train refinery in the world. The investment is worth over $19 billion. According to a military signal obtained by Sahara reporters, the soldiers were arrested last Sunday after they were cut to size. The signal read, on 14/4/2024 at about 14:20 hours, two military personnel named Corporal Innocent Joseph and Lance Corporal Jacob Gani, who were identified to be working with DFL/refinery, came into the J594 HS. On the process of exiting the DFL main gate during the routine search, they were caught with 8. A middle-aged man was in the early hours of Tuesday electrocuted while trying to vandalize a BEDC transformer on Airport Road in Benin. The deceased, whose identity is yet to be ascertained, was said to have succeeded in cutting some of the cables before he was electrocuted. The incident drew the ire of passersby, as many were seen raining curses on the deceased for being the one responsible for putting the area in darkness. Speaking at the scene of the incident, the Benin Electrical Distribution Company's what she called the incessant act of energy theft and vandalism of the company's facilities. BEDC's franchise states includes Edo Delta, described as dangerous. This singular act of the vandal has thrown the entire community into total darkness, Binwe said. She appealed to the residents to be vigilant and protect BEDC's facilities from vandals. Sorry, I take that again. She appealed to the residents to be vigilant and protect BEDC's facilities from vandals so that the company could serve them better. And that's it on the news. Please keep watching our news daily and stay tuned for more news and programs on Asset Television. To have a great day. Thank you.
Welcome to Asset Television, your best station for news, politics, business, sports and entertainment. Your